let's now move into our third topic. And our third topic is about an announcement made Monday. And it is one of the weirdest things.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
surprise. I will say it's weird, but it's not surprising. Okay. El Muerto, a Spider-Man spin-off movie, coming to us
Yes.
January 12th of 2024. I assume this character will be in the same universe as Venom and Morbius and probably Craven as well. So, Alex, do you want to give some context on this character in the comics, if you can?
I think he has 2 total comic book appearances.
Correct.
Awesome. Now look, could Sony be putting this towards a Morbius 2 to redeem the first movie? Could they be putting this toward more production towards Venom 3? Maybe actually make that a more than a 6 out of 10 movie? Could they be putting that towards building up the budget of Kraven the Hunter? Could they be putting that towards the Into the Spider-Verse series of movies, which we'll talk about later? No. They are making these one-shot villains, these like big budget movies.
He's not even like a big. He's not
He's
even part
not.
of like Spider-Man's rogue gallery. I've literally seen people who read comics religiously say, "Yeah, I had no idea who this was at all."
Yes, same. I literally like the big general consensus was like literally, who the fuck is this guy? Like that. Who is he? My thing is this: is somebody was going through the Marvel comics. Some poor
Who
Sony.
did this? No, I don't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah.
now they think of it. Who came up with this idea? Who came up with this idea, bro? Like, who came up with this idea?
Somebody was going through the Marvel Spider-Man archive, and they were like, "Yeah, we have Venom. We did Carnage. We're kind of done with the symbiotes. We'll see. We'll save that for Venom 3. We got a Craven movie. Morbius kind of flopped. Whatever. Gosh, come on, Sony. Come on, rest of the Sony execs. What kind of movie are you guys thinking about? Maybe we should like make the Amazing Spider-Man 3. El Morto. You took the words right from my mouth. Who's that? You don't know who El Morto is? The most iconic Spider-Man villain from that one comic book?
So, if I remember this correctly, I believe I read a little bit synopsis about him, and I don't know if you did.
Nope.
He's a wrestler, and like the mask he wears has some magical properties. And in order to get this other mask or something like that, he decides to fight another masked individual. So he decides to fight Spider-Man. J. Jonah Jameson helps set it up. Spider-Man shoots his webs out, and instead of like shooting his webs, it's like a poisonous dart.
What? Okay, I gotta be honest with you. I straight up thought you were gonna say Spider-Man shot him. Like, pulls a gun out and shoots him. I was gonna say, honestly, would have bought it. Would have bought it.
And then he gets helped by Spider-Man to go take down the actual mask guy he needs to take down, and that's how it ends.
I mean, yeah, that's...
They're going to make a whole movie about that. By the way, Spider-Man's not going to be in it, so you're kind of missing a big piece of...
Well, that's also kind of the problem with every Sonyverse movie right now. Spider-Verse movie is like, they're all missing Spider-Man. So,
right. Just like, well,
it's kind of like the character that kind of like ties them all together is the one who's not
absent. Just absent.
Not there.
Like, it's so funny, too. It's so funny. Like, Venom, I can understand. Like, having a Venom movie without Spider-Man. Morbius, okay. The Midnight Suns. But El Muerto, bro? El Muerto? Like, his two runs. El Muerto. He literally has 2 runs, and they both involve Spider-Man. Okay, they both have him in it. Bro, Sony has Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2099. They have so many things to go with, and they're like El Muerto. Like I don't understand what they are doing as a company. They saw Morbius flop, and they're like, let's double down on this Sony villain verse. Hell, I wouldn't have even mind a Vulture movie in that slot. A Vulture movie.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
But and then I don't know much. This is a pop star, I believe, who's playing him.
Bad Bunny. And you know why he is so excited to play him? Because he himself was a professional wrestler. He wrestled for the WWE at their biggest event, WrestleMania. And he did hold the WWE Championship for 24 days. The 24/7 title, which you know the rules of the title, Drew? You can win 24, you can win it at any point during the day, any point, any day. That's his big star accomplishment that he went into with this movie.
Okay, okay. He is also going to be the first Latino.
Something.
Yeah, it's a pretty big milestone. It's a pretty big step towards representation, obviously. But I don't think it's. I will say to be positive, positive vibes only. You could do a lot of things, I guess, because there's not a lot of source material, so you can kind of get creative with that, and maybe that's the way Sony wants to go. But from an intrigue factor so far, like, listen, I went and saw Morbius because the trailers at least look decent. I had some hope with it. I probably will not see this movie.
Yeah, this is going to be an unfortunate another thing. Alex is not going to the movie to see.
I am not going to watch this.
Yeah, I am not going to waste my hard-earned money on a one like a
movie
two-time.
tickets by then
Yeah,
will probably be $12.50 per or more than that, probably like $15 per person.
which, by the way, I'm going to get my tickets for Multiverse of Madness in 2 days.
Next week, probably for me.
Yeah, I wanted to go Friday, but then nobody else in my party wanted to go with me, so on Friday. So then
You
we're
gotta
like,
go to college with me, man. That way we can prevent
go to
this.
Saturday. We can go Saturday.
Gotta
It's
go
like,
to
what?
college with me. That way we
No.
can prevent this.
Yes, let me go into your high level college that you got an amazing scholarship on, but I'll have to pay like $30,000 to go to potentially go to.
They'll just live near me. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, El Muerto. Not really excited for it. The only slim glimmer of hope I have is that there's not a lot of source material, so you can do a lot with it. Do you think he's part of the Sinister Six? I really think he is. I think Sony's that
Dude,
dumb.
I mean, like, yes, like he has to be. Like, it's here's the thing, okay, and this is gonna sound bad. It's so bad. I honestly kind of want to see the movie to see how they pull it off. I want to that like with Morbius. I'm sorry, I just knew it was gonna be bad.
Like
Something was
with
telling me.
Morbius, I wouldn't say it was terrible. Like people who actually saw it would say to you it's mediocre. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's like mediocre. This I feel like it's just gonna be bad. Just knowing how Sony does superhero films, and then to do a superhero film with a superhero who has no general like audience as it is.
But the
Not
other problem
good.
is like, um, so again, he's not even like a well-known character.
It's not like he has a cool power set either. As a not
Yeah.
well, not. Am I just gonna see him wrestle? Like, is that?
If I wanted to see somebody fucking wrestle, I'd go watch WWE right now or All Elite Wrestling. Like I would go watch that.
If
I'm
you're gonna make him
sorry.
a member of the Sinister Six, you got to make him like have some magical abilities with that
Yeah,
mask.
it's a thing. Like right now, why? Like, what is the point of these
Watch this
movies?
be the best comic book film of all time.
Jesus,
Jeez,
I would cry. I
I
would
would.
cry my eyes out for years.
Yeah.
Then we find out this is actually the best comic book movie of all time. No, it's not. We know
You
it's
got any
not.
final thoughts on this?
Sony's really milking that Marvel or that deal. Because I think isn't it they have to produce a certain amount of movies every year
I don't know,
to
but I
hold the
know
rights.
Feige. I don't know. I think Feige is shaking his head right now.
Kevin Feige is just like, holy shit, we did business with these people. Or no, more or less, he's going, holy shit. These are the people that have the rights to probably one of the most popular characters of all time.
Yeah, yeah. I just a very weird business decision. And this film's probably gonna do really poor financially. I hope it does well, but I'm very, very, very concerned with this film, and especially if this character is part of the Sinister Six. Why would he have a motivation to kill Spider-Man? I don't even want to get into that discussion.
Spider Man didn't help him in his wrestling match.